Hello, welcome to another live stream. It's a Wednesday LMU fun day. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for the like so far. You are very generous indeed. If you haven't already, you know what to do. Smash that like button. Mats is in the house. Hello. Believe it or not, I haven't done a full lap of practice. So I thought I better do some practice. However, I'm a little bit more confident today in the fact that some of the changes I've made seem to have made LMU drive a little bit closer to what I like, especially in the hypercars and LMP cars. So we're not going to continue any further. We're going to get out of the way and we're going to get on with our races. Let me jump to the server. I'm going to request... no, I'm not going to request that one. We're going to go a different way around today. We're going to go hypers first. And we're going to work the other way around to what we normally do. Brino's in the house. Hello, Brino. How are you? Oh, we got Matt B over in Discord. I'll go and say hello to Matt in a second. Who's joining? Hi, Matt. I'll come and say hi in YouTube chat in a minute. I mean, Discord chat. Right, online. Posted. Get our timer on the go. There it is. YouTube at Sim Racers Arms Hyper Pub is up and running. Yeah, not too bad, Brino. I had a couple of had a doctor's appointment this morning, then a hospital appointment straight after. Well, not straight after, an hour later. So a bit manic this morning. Yeah, why not? Who's joining? Get in the lobby. I've got multiple drinks queued up. And the all-important snack bar. I need to get my gloves on. They still feel incredibly new. Even after those 4.5 hours yesterday in AMS2. However, I've got no loose threads. Considering how cheap they were, that's a good thing. There is a bit just underneath the back of that one there. Just, I don't know whether you can see, but just in there, there's a bit of thread that's kind of irritating me. I thought it was the Velcro strap that was not quite in the right place, and it was the Velcro was scratching the back of my hand. But I think it's a thread. The other one's fine. There's no. I'll have to have a look at that later, see what's irritating me on the back of there. The fun, eh? The fun, eh? Right. We're going to go Dave Coaches, as I like to call it, from Gavin and Stacey. He seems to know what he's doing with a race car as well. I'm going up a bit on that, down a bit on that. That seems to suit my driving style. Definitely coming down on that, although I don't want to go too far. How you doing, Matt? Oh, hang on. Yeah, very quiet. I think it's my end, though. Say again, sorry. You haven't got it again. Oh, no. Okie doke. Do you think it was from your trip away? Okie doke. Yeah, the price of enjoying yourself. I'm okay. Yeah, they just keep wanting to take blood from me at the moment, so I went for a blood test this morning, and the nurse looked at me and she went, do you know why they've asked for a blood test? I said, well, one, it's your job to know. And two, I don't think I should be having another one just yet because I only had one a few weeks back. She went, well, that's why I'm asking. So, so she had a look and she went, you know what? I think the doctor's got the wrong person here. I went, okay. I'll leave that one with you then, bye, and ran away quick. And then I had another MRI scan as well, so that's the second in 6 weeks, that is. So I'm not quite sure what they're looking for. I keep scanning my head. I can't find a brain, I don't think. I've been saving it up. I've been saving it up for when I'm old. Mind you, I mean, I'm not saying it's not, but it could be the fact that you've had COVID a couple of times in the past and your body's just not up to the battle as strongly with this version. Absolutely. They started it all. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was having a little look earlier, but because of, oh, hello. Lock up and straight on. Yeah, just because of the way the day ran in the end, I just ran out of time. Same old story for me. But yeah, I will have a look. No, I can imagine. Yeah, well that's what I was trying to figure out what to do to try and force pit stops, to be honest. Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, I gotta catch up with chat now. I'll catch you in a minute. Hello, video gamer guy. How are you? Hello, Peter. You've just woke up. I'm just chatting with Matt B. He's over in Discord chat. I need to have a word with you, Peter, as well. Welcome, Diego. Thank you so much for subscribing. I would have thanked you a bit quicker if I hadn't been in deep conversation with Matt B. So I am blaming Matt B. Right, we need to do a lap here. We're messing around. The thing is, a lot of things have changed on my software / driver side of things, and in-game settings have changed a little bit for pedals and force feedback and stuff, so I still need to tweak the force feedback a little bit. It's a little bit too strong at the moment. However, when we get to the LMP race next, you'll notice that I'm not locking up quite so much. Crikes, hello, how are you? Yeah, Peter, need a word with you. So Matt B is over in Discord chat. He's got a bit of a understatement coming up. He's got a bit of a lurgy issue. There you go. LMU really punishes you for those lockups. It's brutal. Yeah, it's a lot to do with me, that is, and my ability. I've got the gear, but no idea in LMU. And I keep forgetting which version. I keep forgetting I'm on the Grande version of the track as well. So I keep going to lift and brake for the chicane. No, I want to share with you, Peter, the changes I've made to LMU regarding braking. Not that it's showing itself very well at the moment because I'm useless. And see if you can test it and see if you think it brings an improvement to your braking, especially in the LMP2. And then I might put a video out. Skeets, good morning, race fans. How early is it for you, Skeets? If you ever play F1 2025, that really helped me with braking without ABS. It's super sensitive. See, I've just brake, even though it's way too late. I don't know why I do it. My brain is programmed for the GP version of Monza. And the reason I've gone for the Grande is we have done it before on the live stream. But I had the funny date and time settings for that, and I weren't driving particularly well. And I want to avoid the stereotypical Monza Turn 1 collision issues. I should really need... Yeah, I've got time to come in. I'll get this lap in the bag if I can carry this time forwards. If being the operative word. And then we're coming for some mid boots now we've had a bit of a warm up.
Lap 1:29.51.
New shoes. Whereabouts in the world are you, Diego? I'm smack bang in the centre of the UK. Just as a reference for you. Maine in the USA. Oh, that's nice. Hello, come on. We've got a bit of a stutter going on it. Oh, there we go. What time is it for you then, Diego? Skeets, it's 11 in the morning. Do people actually play F1 games still? Crikes, yeah, I was just about to say, Crikes plays them. I prefer to use the word drive rather than play. Because they're not... I see some of, like the arcadey games as games, the sim titles as race titles, racing. Call me Call me a silly old fool and a snob. Oh, I meant to change the force feedback as well. I'm just clipping a little bit on some of the really cold tyres, everybody, cold tyres. Yeah, got a bit of clipping on some of the heavier cornering sections. It's looking really nice though. Love the graphics. Let's see if we can get a bit quicker in this Aston. I'll catch up with chat in a minute. You know what it's like, I have to concentrate in LMU a lot more than I do in AMS2. The game is in desperate... Yeah, they need at least... LMU needs at least 5 more free tracks. Even if they introduce new tracks as DLC and do versions of existing tracks but make them free, it's very difficult to be as inclusive as possible with the tracks that are available, and for it not to get, not boring as such, but oh, we're doing this again. Oh, I didn't put my brake balance back. That cost us dearly. Still time. Looks like the Ferrari's the car to have. Just want to preserve the tyres a little bit and do another flying lap after this one. Just do a max and disappear through the infield. Shall I do that anyway, even though we're not doing that version? Let me concentrate. A quietish lap from me. Famous last words. Too cautious through the chicane. That was better. I'll tell you what, having a different time of day and making the shadows a little bit longer makes the corners a bit more challenging. Spotting your braking and turning in points in the long shadows. Enjoy that aspect. Can you squeeze up a place? Yeah. We've definitely got a bit more time in us. The lobby is full. Oh, crikes. Wow. I went a little bit... I didn't start the live stream till a little bit later. 15 minutes later than I normally do. Yeah, clipping there on the force feedback. Oh, hello. Sorry. Well, we're not going quicker on this lap. I think today in this car I could probably squeeze another 2 to 3 tenths with a bit more practice, if I was lucky. We've got time for one more. I won't be able to go quickly. Tyres a little bit too warm and I'm trying too hard. You could do with tweaking the setup as well. It needs a slightly longer final gear. Well, there's the quarter of a second I said I could find. Carrying it's going to be a different thing. Ooh, drive it like you stole it. Oh dear, 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 Scruffy. Oh. The infamous LMU punish you for trying too hard, and rightly so as well. No, just couldn't carry the advantage.
29.43.
But it was fun. Yeah, there's definitely an improvement, because before, racing against the same people, I was probably 1.2 to 1.5 seconds down off the quick boys. And I'm a lonely Aston Martin between Ferraris and Porsche. Right. New boots. Not entirely sure how many laps we're going to get. We'll lower that a little bit more, and I need to change my force feedback. Just a couple of clicks, see if that helps. Right, catch up with chat. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for the likes. If you haven't hit the like already, maybe consider doing that. I was looking to... I'm going to have to do something stupid here. I know I am. No, that's not plugged in. Oh. Hang on a minute. Hold your horses, everybody. Dum, 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 dum. I have no idea if that's going to solve the issue I've got. So race number 1 here at Monza, the Curva Grande. Missing out the crazy first chicane. Right, where were we? Let's have a look how many laps we've got to do. 14.5. I haven't quite got enough fuel, I don't think. Oh, it's a good job I checked. Look at that. Everything else will stay the same. No, I didn't want to do that. Why'd you fiddle and faff with stuff? That's the main question. You've got to reset it all in a hurry now. Right, here we go. Enjoy the time trial in the F1 games. Elms 4 hours at Silverstone. I think the Formula 1 games get a bad rap for being arcade because many play with controllers, but it's pretty good. Yeah, I think you're right. Once you've got it, you do have to. I had to dial in, spend ages dialing in the force feedback in 2024. Oh, I've got a lot of chat to catch up with. Right, concentrate, mate. Stop messing about. Come on, guys, smash that like button. We're way down on likes. We normally got a really good ratio of viewers to likes and likes to viewers, so come on, it's got to be worth a few extra likes. I'm a lone Aston Martin amongst Ferraris and Porsches. Little lift. I weren't going to. I was worried about the Ferrari on the left of me. Oh, there was a move. Not gonna last. People going off. Right, brake bias back a little bit. Oh, too aggressive on the turn. Skeets. For the Aston, we are cousins in terms of countries. Can only be one of the most. Oh, crikey! Oh no! Nothing to see. Nothing to see. I'm so embarrassed. You see, I got so excited by Skeets doing what he's just done. Don't look. Don't look. Nothing to see. I got so excited by Skeets doing what he was just. How embarrassing. I'm so low. See, that's all you've got to do is donate some money and I crash. I am literally red with embarrassment. Oh no. See, I was there in third place. I knew it weren't going to last. I did predict it. Unbelievable. Can somebody report me to LMU? Get me banned. Shocking. Absolutely. Right, there was a lesson for everybody. That is not how you live stream a race in LMU. Unbelievable. When was the last time you've seen me go red with embarrassment on a live stream? Especially driving a Hyper, yeah. The closing speed. I deserve to get loads of grief. I can't type in the chat either. I need to really apologise. If somebody's got a spare hand and can type in the chat, game chat, can you say Matt says, I am so sorry and embarrassed, and it's all live on the internet? Oh no. What it was, even though we're in different cars, me and Matt's are teammates, and I could see him under that much pressure, I thought I'd help him out. How do people have way more energy? They just didn't tone it down for the race. They didn't bother doing the calculation or checking. Slipstream. Oh, a little nudge. Oh, scary at this speed. Didn't get round. Oh, he's pushed it really hard in the mirrors and gone off. Not again. Don't do it again, Matt. We're really doing side by side through here? Oh. He's hit me. The tiniest of touches. I can't complain. Oh man. Well, the thing is I hit the grid, came back to hit the grid to check how many laps it was, came back, tweaked it, and we got another one out. He's hit me as well. I've obviously sent bad vibes through the grid. I'm a bad example, I am. Yeah, so I checked how many laps it was. Came back and put one and a bit laps more in. So the theory is I'll be very close by the time we get to the end. The chances are I won't be doing as many laps as other people after the spins I've had. Although Max is normally pretty accurate with his fuel loading as well, so I've got the same as him. All self-inflicted, sitting nicely in third, failing to concentrate. News, just seeing PMR is licensing IMSA. That is kind of expected that. Oh, we can see cars. We did pretty good on this lap. Catch back up again. I got a terrible flat spot, as you can imagine. Can't think where I picked that up from. As of 18 minutes ago. Where did you see it? Was it on the old Twitter sphere or Instagram or somewhere else? Well, the Aston seems to be handling the curbs far better than I remember when it was first released in the LMU. But that also could have been my force feedback settings. Well, we got left 10 minutes. Tyres have got to be the issue, especially the way I'm driving it. Right car. Car in the pit.
Time was a 1:28.21.
Oh! That move was very late. Sorry, JJ, if you're watching, listening. I weren't expecting you to jinx like that. And I mean, it was. I mean, at that speed, you only move the steering wheel a tiny bit. It's not like you swerved to block, but it really caught me off guard. We survived. Are you struggling with your tyres, JJ? You didn't just let me through, did you? Because there was no need for that. We were definitely racing for legitimate position. Car in front was having a major wobble. Ooh! I'm scared. Oh, you can see another car. We've got our work cut out if we're catching that one. Please stop. Please go down the gears. Right. I think I need to dial my force feedback down a tiny bit more. Not far off where it needs to be now. I certainly wouldn't want to do a 2 or 3 hour race with the strength that I've got it set to. Oh, we're closer to the car in front. Just running out of time. Don't know why I was standing on the brakes forever on those ones.
Time 1:20.
Their own Instagram. I wouldn't mind. I did have a look just before we went live at the Twitter sphere and the old Instagram. Got yellow flag somewhere on the track. I'm glad I short shifted. I didn't think I was going to click the second curb quite as hard as I did. Right, we're about the same distance as we were last lap. Maybe a little bit closer.
Lap 1:27.98.
The whole rig is he's buzzing with the flat spot. Missed it that time. Oh, come on, man. Still holding the same gap. Oh, he's catching somebody else. I wonder if he can get into a battle with them and slow themselves down.
Time 1:28.
Seat cooler going on. Think what? Oh, I think. Oh, he's overtook Crikes. Caught Crikes a lot quicker than I thought he was going to. Oh, that explains it. I wonder how bad his tyres are. Come on, pull me along. Don't chuck your sparkies at me. Oh, ragged. Does anybody remember the name of the driver I murdered into this corner on lap 1? I need to send him a bunch of flowers.
That time was a 1:28.66.
Rally school again. Thank you, Video Gamer Guy. Can we get the organisation to send a bunch of flowers and a bottle of champagne as an apology, please? I mean, the Sim Racers Arms doesn't normally serve champagne. The clientele are a little bit different to that. It's not really their taste. However, we do have a couple of bottles on cold storage. Or in cold storage.
Time 1:28.18.
Struggling to deal with this Porsche head. I would say that car's too low to the ground. Just an observation. Oh! I'm so concerned about dropping it any second now with the tyres the way they are. Ooh, four-wheel slide. Oh, he had loads of air over the curbs. We're not going to get there. Oh, sliding. Not a bad recovery drive considering the embarrassment that was the start. Right. We are. Oh, too many DNFs. Come on, guys. No rage quitting. Right, let's get out of this one and get the next one lined up. I have got so much chat to catch up with. Come out of that, get the next one queued up. The next one is the LMP2s, and we're going to Spa in the LMP2s. We'll get this one requested and up and running. Come back and catch up with chat if we possibly can. I need to close a Chrome window that's been sitting in the background chewing up resources. That's closed. I'm going to have to skip a load of chat. Sorry, guys. I can't catch up with all that. Some insane motion rigs at Sim Racing Expo watched on YouTube. Yeah, it was nice to get some tours from the live streamers and some of the content creators. Spa, LNP, lobbies up, everybody. Where's the one that's on the thumbnail? I've lost it. No, not brake pressure. Oh, I can't remember what it was called. Yep. It'll come to me in a minute. But yeah, it's definitely to do with the braking and the basically without touching my pedal software, because I don't run it at the moment, it changes the brake curve. I still can't remember the label on it. But yeah, we'll see if it works now. Yeah, within the LMU setup. Not including me. Look, somebody gave me money live on air. And he sent me into a tailspin. Quite literally. Oh dear, I'm sweating again. I don't know what it is with the weather lately. I think it's the humidity at the moment. Yeah. It'll come to me in a minute. It'll come to me as I run into the back of somebody again. Yeah, well, it's a combination of both. But the main change, and I probably need to tweak it a little bit more. I know Peter Smith is having a similar issue, especially in the LMPs. So I was going to get him to change it and try it. And if it does the same for him, then I might do a little video on what changes I've made. Right, catch you in a bit, mate. Old tyres, everybody. Let's see if I can get my other buttons up and running. Warming up the tyres. Way, my other buttons are working. Now, I don't know whether we've got our midweek Slipstream Championship race, the one that was postponed from last week. From what I can see, it's going to take place. And it's a prototype car at a track in AMS2. The rest of the details, like many things, have just left my brain temporarily. It'll come back to me. That'll look nice. Thought the race was 15 minutes, didn't have enough fuel, so I had to pit. Oh no! I've programmed you in AMS2, haven't I? To think that it's 15-minute race. It's just the way the credits fall when you're hosting a lobby in LMU. If you have two 20-minute sessions with 20 drivers, it costs, for 3 races, it costs 150 credits in total. So I can get about 4 weeks of hosted lobbies for about £8. 8 British pounds. What's this quid? Is it a squid that's had its name shortened? Kind of. I don't even know where the nickname for a British pound, how quid came about. Does anybody know in chat? Yep, Skeets, you have to buy credits in LMU. You have to buy a minimum of 500 for $7.99. And then a 20-minute session with 20 cars costs 25 credits. Alright, calm down. Right, it's mainly the braking into the very slow corners where I was having issues previously. So you get a lock up just there. Well, we're not getting it now.
That time was a 2:13.32.
It's a fun race on slipstream tonight. Oh, okay. Is there a reason why? Because the last week it was postponed because they were doing the Community Cup in AMS2. Peter, have you got time for a little chat after this? Skeets. Oh, sound a lot like kids. Come on, Matt. Concentrate for the last you can. Come on, get round. Don't go off. Don't go off. No, you blithering idiot. 3/10's gone. Well, hello, there you go. That's what he was doing before. Alright, well, we'll come in. Get out of the way. That sounds more like Kiss My PMR will be my next mod. Be my next. Mods are important to me, not sub fees. It's a squid that has no... yeah. I bet AMS2 lobbies will grow more. Potentially. Get your meeting with the headmaster over, Peter Smith. Yes, Peter. You boy at the back of the class. Come and see me in my office. We need to have a chat. I think you have to be from Newcastle, Liverpool or Manchester to use squid. No. You can be from... Can I get out the bit? Oh. Yeah, because it's early morning quali, it warms up for the race. Oh no, it should be more than that. I set the air to 17, I think, and it should get warmer as the session goes on. I will check in a minute. Shrug. Yeah. Not true at all, Skeets. I'm just based on my Premier League experience. Yeah, probably not the best place to get your references, football matches. So I set, because this is an early morning quali, did change the temperatures because I wanted to experiment with track conditions. And I set the air temperature to be 17, I think it was, for this. And then get warmer as the session went on. And then it's warmer for the race because the race is in the afternoon. But Matt Beers just informed me that the air temperature is still only 13 and the track temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. So I'm not quite sure why it stayed quite so chilly. Definitely not more time in the bag, but we need to be able to complete a clean lap at some point. Oh, that's proper skips through there. Please stop. Maybe stop. Skeets, my father did live in Birmingham and he has never used quid but pence. Oh, well, mate. Definitely used quid in Birmingham. Eyes are still frightfully cold. Thank you for the likes, everybody. If you haven't already, please consider tickling that like button. You can use any finger on the mouse. You can even make it a real challenge. Use your non-dominant hand and a completely random finger. Let's turn hitting the like into a fun game, everybody. But only if you haven't done it already. it doesn't look as if we're clipping on the force feedback anymore, which is good. Just like to dial it back a little bit more. Quid is to pounds, what bucks is to dollars, absolutely. But do you know why a dollar was nicknamed a buck? I know the answer and I don't even know where I learned that. Quite up to temperature, these tyres. They're getting a bit skittish in places when you start pushing. That was useless. Come on! There we go. Still weren't good enough though. I suppose we're out of fuel now for this lap. Come on, just enough fuel. That's what we're looking for. Hello. Oh, what a mess that was. Mega understeer now. Come on, that make it work. We should just about have enough fuel to get us to the finish. You heard that right. Tiny little lock up. Where will that put us? That's more like it. Got no fuel, no tyres left for another run. Ooh, we redeemed ourselves just a tiny bit. Peugeot was flying on the straights in the last race. Good stuff. Right. One of those. It's normally about 12 laps, isn't it? 20 minutes of spark. Definitely gonna have to do that. So do we know why dollars were called bucks? Anybody got a guess before we move on to the race? It was because in the days of the frontier, when they were getting buffalo hides or deer hides, one deer hide was worth $1. $1. A buck's skin was worth $1. I don't know where I learned that. I've got lots of rubbish up here. Come on, guys, where are these likes? We went up to 7 likes and we've lost one, so I've done something naughty again. Come on, smash that like button, everybody. 3/10 up and messed up the braking at the last chicane. Yeah, crikes, that is like standard at Spa. I was doing okay as well. I messed up everywhere. Thank you, B Stew. Appreciate it. You get a free handful of peanuts from the bar, or crisps, depending on your preference. You're withering away, are you? Cheers, Matt. And you. See it. Poor Matt. Not messing up fuel this time. Right, I think it's 60 seconds from when the last car crosses the line. I think. Or it might just end for them if they're still out on track. We'll soon find out. We've got a full lobby again, everybody. Well done. We desperately, after what, say 6 or 7 weeks of live streaming, we desperately need to get more likes on this live stream to make it worthwhile. More viewers. Liked, YR thanks. By the way, got my QR2s fitted. Quite a difference over QR. Yes, I should imagine they were. I was looking at them actually. I was looking at swapping this wheel out, but that would mean getting a QR2 on the wheel that replaced it. A QR2 for that, and then the innards for the wheelbase. But then I've been looking at. I've been looking at changing the wheelbase anyway, so... Right, here we go, everybody. Check your setup. Let's just check. So, top right of your screen, lap 1, and then a number. That number is the estimated number of laps. 10.1 laps. So, we'll make sure we've got that amount of fuel in as a bare minimum. So just under 12 laps. I'd rather have too much than not. We should be ready to go. Let's just concentrate on lap 1 of race 2. Let's not have a repeat of what I did in race 1, because that is mightily embarrassing. Oh dear. So after this we're doing the GT3s and we're doing Fuji. And I think I've set it to the alternate layout, but I can't remember till we get there. So we may be missing the chicane at the bottom of the hill in the GT3s next. Beef stew feels solid and more precise. Does add a bit of dampening as more weight over the Q1. Happy though. Good. That's what we like. Good feedback, that is. I like that. Nice little review.
Formation lap has started.
Right, wish me luck, everybody. You need to shout at me if you see me about to run into somebody. If everybody shouts in chat, I've got half a chance of seeing it. You'll have to type it quick. You didn't shout quick enough that time. Major concertina effect there. At least I'm not going to hit the green lights on the bloody chicane. Just there, starting there on that apex is awful. Nah, too late. Trying to keep a bit of heat in the brakes as well. Here we go. Concentrating. Fairly good reaction time. Oh, turn one's incoming. Uh-oh. We've got snaky. Oh. He squeezed the door shut. Oh my life, what's going on, lads? We backed right out of the throttle there. Now we're being caught by cars behind, being clipped. Somebody got a drive-through behind as well, and he's the one who hit me. Hey, no, don't do that, lads. Oh, cold tyres, everybody. I did have the tyre warmer switched on for everything, I think. They're still a bit sketch. Overly cautious through there. Lots of throttle adjustments going on to get the car around. On this lap one. I wish my lights would pick up the local flag. I need to look at the programming on them.
That time was a 2:17.05.
Sling it in. Warms up the tyres at the same time. Come on now. Hey, hello. I truly believe this car shouldn't be quite as twitchy as it is in LMU. I understand. 3, 2, 1, donation. Ash. Get abused. Does anybody else get abused for receiving a little bit of money like I did in the first race? I mean, it was completely understandable. I don't know whether he accepted my apology, but I hope he did. you can tell by my reaction in that race 1, lap 1, final corner of lap 1, that it's singularly the most embarrassing thing I've done on a live stream. And I've done some stupid things on live streams. Damn, the boys ahead didn't get the memo, did they? This is my lobby, you're not allowed to be faster. Where's Crikes? Oh, I can't see second, third, fourth on my leaderboard, so I guess he's still up there. See, this channel shows just how to deal with embarrassment, how to apologise, and then it's educational as well with where does the term buck come from for the American dollar? Unfortunately, it doesn't teach you how to drive very fast. Maybe that will come with one day with practice and consistency from me. Although I think we're starting to pick up pace a little bit. Famous last words. You know what I'm going to do next, don't you? Probably one of them. By the way, there's been a couple more updates for LMU. There's one yesterday and one today. I don't quite know what format the update's come in, because I didn't notice a Steam update, but the game itself has been updated on the Steam database. Also, there is daily updates coming to Assetto Corsa, Evo, Tomato. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid you. Got away with it. Caught it. Oh, these Sawyer's coming for me now because of the massive mistake I just made. 12.04. Oh. Tiniest of touches. I can't stop. The tiniest of touches as I bounced off the curb. No! Done it again! Sacked! Get another driver. I told you one of them was coming. I'll catch Brian out. They're having a ding dong. A distant tow would be nice. I can time it right. Famous last words. If I can just do the right thing, going through a Rouge Rayon, we may just about get. Oh no, look. That weird lockup again. Thought I'd fixed it. No! We caught it.
Time 2:21.00.
Brake bias has moved forwards, try and mitigate that engine compression rear axle lock-up, which is really extreme in this car. There's 10 minutes to go, we've still got time. The trouble is, and quite accurately so, along with a lot of sims now, to catch the cars in front you've got to do like a string of ollie laps, part worn tyres, and LMU is the biggest punisher of overdriving. It makes it tricky.
Lap 2:11.27.
Please, sir. Please, please. Oh, come on. I know why I did that. Because I pushed the brake bias 2 clicks forwards compared to the previous lap, where I was getting a nice rotation under braking. We've got to do all of that hard work again. We were 2.6 seconds off the car in front before we made another hash of things. Pulled him closer. I think he's struggling with tyres. Oh,
You can't park there, Dave.
what's time? 7 minutes left. We could be challenging for 7th if, and only if, we can stay consistent now. Very nervous going into that braking zone. 2.3 this time. Let's see if we can do turn 1
Lap 2:12.08.
in the correct manner. .9. Just about going on the hook. Rhino's run away. chase is well and truly on now. But so is the concentration levels to keep this thing going in the direction it's supposed to go. Two laps to catch him again. Well, catching's one thing, passing is another. We've got 5 minutes to do it, but at least we're just about in the slipstream now. You know, I just had a visual glitch and a force feedback glitch all at the same time. That was so weird. Oh, the two cars in front have got drive-throughs. Free beers! I still want to pass him for some reason. Is that the racer in it? No need to pass them, just stay close. Don't jeopardise your place on the track. Oh, he's had a good turn one. Missed it. We did the V-shaped. Oh, apex then. Sweating. Oh, the car's getting a bit twitchy on these tyres now. Come on now. Keep going for a 7th gear. Thank you guys.
Lap 2, 10.55.
Did you see the last 2 overtakes I did? I did a double overtake. I mean, that's got to be worth another handful of likes. That's double overtake in the chicane at Spa, the last chicane at Spa. You don't see that very often. What you do? Too slow, too scruffy. Oh. We're definitely gaining on the car in front, but with the time that's left, barring a miracle from me or a massive mistake from them in front, think we're going to have to settle for this. Another decent recovery drive, look. Considering we were in the gravel on the exit of turn 1, facing the wall. Well, nose to the wall, I should say. Uh-oh. See, have you noticed something? I always speak way too soon. At least we've got one more lap.
Time 2:12.04.
Oh, he's made a mistake. Hey, how much did that slow him down? Brino, I'm starving. Time to go get some grub. See you all tomorrow. No worries, Brino. Did you manage to finish the race, or have you rage quit? Or hunger quit? I don't know what it's called, when you quit when you're hungry. Because you had that drive. What was that for? Track limits, Brino? Oh, don't get chucking it in now on these tyres. Really? It's the first time you've done that all race. No. He's just there. What's the matter with you? Get a wriggle on. So GT3's at Fuji next. Oh! Fishtailing. Oh, he's made another error. That gravel is way too drivable. There's no way he should be out of that gravel. Uh-oh. What the... Right. Who threw the switch on my rear axle? Who threw the switch on my rear axle? Race director has got a button that he can press. Puts the handbrake on remotely. Wow. Let's say we should have had fifth. Crikes, understeer. I don't. No understeer. Horrendous lockups on the rear axle. Too many DNFs again. Why have we got so many DNFs? There's no damage on. Unless people misfueled. No, we can't accept this. Too many DNFs. Banana Skin's on track. Yeah, that Donkey Kong's at it again, isn't he? It was so bad, the understeer, compared to quali, where it was nice. Yeah, Matt B was commenting on how cold the track was in quali. But yeah, explain that lockup I keep getting on the rear axle. It's just like engine braking. It's very odd. I can't quite pinpoint why it's happening. I've mitigated it to a certain degree with some settings in the game, but it still catches you out a treat. Right. track was 48 degrees in the race, and I could feel it. Yeah, what basically I followed the pattern of the clouds. I kind of followed the sunshine with the air temperature. So as it was when it was sunnier, it was warmer, and as the clouds came, the air temperature got cooler. So the track should have been cooling down at some point. Right, let's set the next one up. GT3s. Let's just check the settings. And I've done the same with this one. Or I thought I had. I'm telling porcupines now. Oh, that's quality, that's why. Hang on a minute. Something weird's going on the server. Bear with me, everybody. Something weird's happening on the server. It's not retaining my settings. Right. GT3s. Right. GT3s at Fuji Classic. Qualifying. Why is it like... Hang on a minute. What the blah blah blah. Bear with me, everybody. What? I shouldn't be able to do that. Well, I'm not doing that. Why have you done that? Oh, the line colours. Right. In theory, if this holds the settings that I've got, we're going to go clear skies at the start of the race at 19 degrees. Then it's going to warm up and go partially cloudy. Then it's going to cool down because it's going to go overcast. Then it's going to go to light clouds and warm up again. And it's going to be quite warm for the end of the race. Sorry, qualifying. And then in the race, which is later in the day, so we're going to start off warmer. So air temp of 24 and clear, then partially cloudy and 22. Then we're going to go overcast again and 18. So the tyres will enjoy that transition. Then it gets warmer and clearer for the end of the race, just as your tyres are going off. I want to test the dynamics of the weather and temperatures and tyres and temperatures. Tyre warmers are on. There's no damage. We'll save that. And then we request it. Right. Hopefully that should have worked now. I wonder if that's what happened with the others. It lost all the config settings. Let's come out of there. For the brakes, I just smash it. Then goes down very progressively. Your spin on the last corner, last lap, you were kind of pumping the brake instead of being more linear, I think. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that. So Matt B has recommended lobbies up, everybody. YouTube at Sim Racers Arms Pub GT3. Yeah, Matt B has recommended tiny pedals. Has anybody got that installed? Is it fairly lightweight? Does it take up many resources? Because obviously with me live streaming, I've got to be careful what I'm running in the background. Right, what do we fancy today? I really want to go McLaren because I've really settled on that. I'm tempted to go. I didn't enjoy the Porsche the last time I drove that because I destroyed my rear tyres. The Corvette weren't too bad. We'll go Ferrari today, I think. We'll go very subtle. Yeah, we're going subtle. Been running tiny pedals for a year. Yeah, but does it chew up much memory in the background or CPU? My CPU is the bottleneck at the moment, by the looks of it, as we sit here on this screen. Oh dear. You've all worn me out. I've got a championship race coming up as well later this afternoon, I think. Although Peter did say it was a fun race instead, so it might not be. Right, let's get the car set up. I'm going to go straight to Dave Coaches from... no, what am I doing? What's the difference? So LM's default is quite a flat setup by the looks of it. I'll go down one on them, whoop on one of those, down on that one, and then down quite a bit on that one, and we'll see how we get on. Nothing overly complicated on these fun lobbies. Really helpful and fairly easy to use. What GPU, CPU, Matt? I've got a 12th gen i7 running a 3080. I was going to say 3070, but I came from a 1070 and I went up one with the 3080. Testing me now. Oh, too much fuel. This is quality. Oh, I don't know why I'm yawning. I do apologise, everybody. Right, car set up. Right, let's try that again. No, I wanted to change something. I wanted to lower my force feedback another couple of percentage. Right, that's better. Well, I hope it's going to be better. Soon find out. Has anybody had a chance to try a set of course at Evo Tomato in the last couple of days? Well, since the last 2 or 3 updates, because they're coming like once or twice a day at the moment. And something strange is no, what's the word I'm looking for? With the I tend to test the Caterham a lot, and the snappiness has gone. It's far more balanced. I don't even know whether they reacted to my request to look at the... All I asked was they look at the centre of mass. I got a feeling it was about 5% too far forwards. And then... that was all me. Cold tyres, an inability to brake smoothly and turn in. So yeah, the Caterham's a lot more balanced, but what it seems to have done is brought this kind of soft squidginess to the tyre sidewall. And it takes a few laps for you to get used to that feeling, and once you do, it drives really well. And the grip levels are pretty close to what they should be. I'm going to try and find one of my... yakking away, forgot which version of the track we're on. You'll have to excuse this amateur. Unbelievable. What a live stream again. Come to the Sim Racers Arms for a fiasco. Where else would you go? I'm gonna try, and that was force feedback hiccup. Just before the spin, the steering wheel went click. Anywho, like I was trying to say, I'm going to try and get some of my slow motion footage from one of the Caterham Academy cars before they go turbocharged next year. And I'm going to try and marry up with some clever editing, some in-game footage without any HUD, and real-life slow-mo. It's going to take a bit of work because I've got to marry up the weather conditions, time of day, and car position on track, whilst trying to get it to replicate and move in a similar way, so I can cut to slow motion, various slow motion footage. Right, it's not there. She came out. There you go. Remembered. And I keep thinking I'm in the McLaren, and there is enough of a difference between this and the McLaren that if you try and drive this like a McLaren, you're gonna have incidents like that. What is wrong with me today? Good job it's private quality. I know I should have stuck to the McLaren. Oh, sacked, get out of here. What are you doing? It's almost like something else has changed again. There has been updates for this. I wonder what they've been sneaking in. I'm looking to blame everybody but me for this atrocious driving. That's what makes us pretend racing drivers at the end of the day. Crikes is flying. I haven't even got a time on the... There was another force feedback glitch there. And again, great big glitch. The force feedback glitch is in time with the visual glitch. Is it when cars are joining the lobby and leaving the lobby? Is that what it is? That is the weirdest. And it keeps happening. Wonder what that is. That is a really odd bug. Is anybody else getting that? You get like a micro stutter on the screen and the force feedback does it. In sympathy. Trouble is, I've worn my rear tyres quite low, and that's why I'm having issues. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Right, let's try some new boots. Try it all again. It's when your car loads in. Well, that's not very good. if you're in the middle of a quali and it glitches every time somebody joins, and your force feedback goes hiccup. So far, I've had, what, 3 or 4 spins, 2 of which have been caused by the force feedback hiccuping. Yeah, but that's not acceptable. They need to change that. Whatever the cause is, their current answer is not good enough for how much the game costs. Simple as that. I mean, it looks superb. It drives really nice. And then you have a hiccup that makes you spin. No. Not in this day and age. See, the weight of the load up on the suspension, and I can finally just about feel tyre slip, but it's only just. That's why I can't do much talking and driving in LMU, because I'm concentrating so much on what the force feedback is trying to tell me. What the heck? Am I missing something? What's going on? I only drove this in a lobby the other night and had a really good race and had a fantastic battle. It's there in RF2 as well, so it's probably a game engine issue. They won't. Now something's causing my PC to slow down. Oh man! I just want one LMU live stream to go smoother. 1000% game engine issue. Absolutely guarantee it won't be fixed. Well, if they haven't fixed it before they launched LMU, and it's a leftover bug from R-Factor 2, then there is literally, and everybody's going, it's the best game in the world, and certain elements are putting it right up there. You can't have visual and force feedback glitches in a brand new game when somebody joins the lobby. Have we all gone soft in the head and think it's acceptable? I mean, even I like comment on AMS2 when something hasn't been fixed for forever. I don't know what that rear end's doing all of a sudden. It's almost like somebody detaching the rear wing.
Lap 141.38.
Well, the skeptical in me. Oh, what the heck is that all about? That is a weird thing going. This Ferrari never used to do that. I used to drive this or the McLaren and never had an issue driving it. I wouldn't mind if I was like half a second off the leaders and I was pushing to get a pole position or something, but I'm not even that fast. And the GT3s have been my favourite. What's it doing? Never experienced this before. It's like something's changed. Am I on the right force feedback setting? Yep, I am. What? I am so confused right now. The tyres are a bit warm. Well, nothing that I haven't dealt with before. This is so weird. Sorry everybody, this is just blowing my brain at the moment. You sure pit crew put on all for you?
Lap 155.34.
It kind of reminds me of, you know, the cradles that you put cars in to do skid training. And it's just like somebody sitting there and turning the dial just as you get to the critical part of the rotation. See how slow I'm having to go to get around the corner? I am so confused right now. I'm slower than my really slow lap. Now, is it because the tyres are cold by the time I got to this? Whoa! What the heck? They've never ever felt like this before. Something's had a real brain fart in the system somewhere. What the? The problem is I've paid for the server and I can't restart. It's after one of those hiccups. I think it was after the first hiccup.
142.02.
And something stuck in the force feedback. Now if I get pole on this lap, I'll take it all back. But we all know that's never going to happen. It's doing it again, scared. No, come on. Oh. I just... Oh, Jesus. Right, for everybody watching, I've never had such a bad experience in the GT3s as I am today with this. Never, ever, ever. Oh. It's right, I was just looking to make sure I hadn't put wet tyres on the rear. Because that's what it feels like. I'm literally gobsmacked. I have no idea why we've had such a brilliant hypercar race, LMP2 race, and then I'm having so many issues with this. Unless it's that setup I've loaded. But the Dave Coach's setups are normally alright. What the... Somebody upset your car. Or here comes Crikes. If I just show him an open wound, he'll run over and rub salt in it. I am like literally... Right, we're going to go LMU default, but we will change that, and we'll leave that one there and that one there. We can't put the rear wing up anymore, and we've got that great big long straight to deal with. And we'll drop the brake pressure down. And that's all I'm going to change, nothing else. What is going on? You know what it feels like? It feels like you're sitting on one of those cradles, like I said, a skid pan cradle, and somebody's lifting the dial. But not only that, it's like not only is it lifting the rear wheels off, it's not, you don't feel it lifting the wheels, but it's as if the wheels have lost. It's like negative aero. It's almost like somebody's pulling on the back end and it just goes like, swings away. Crike could drive a soapbox and still manage to get on the podium. Yeah, absolutely. Nibble it. Hi, Lord Matt and all in chat. What time are you racing till? This is the third and final race, believe it or not, even though I haven't pressed the button. So we are about to tick over into the race, which is going to last for 20 minutes. You're more than welcome to join, Niblet. But this will be the last race of the day because I've got to get ready for slipstream racing. Right, let's just see how many laps we're doing and then adjust the fuel. I'm not holding out much hope for this race. 13 laps, top left. What did we put in? 16, a little bit too much. It's better. I am proper nervous for this one. I'm seriously twitchy on this. I don't know what to expect going into turn one. I could turn into a bowling ball like the last one. Sorry, the first race one. That was still in both. This still. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight about that. It's so hideous. Right, put a fan on.
Formation lap.
Wish me luck, everybody. Do you want me to catch up or slow down? I can't be doing in between. Good luck with the 3-wheel. Could you tell by the shock on my face that something was not quite right? While it was green track and now it's high grip, maybe it feel better. Yeah, hopefully. The problem is I don't normally take that long to adjust. Concentrating on the go. Watch for the lights to go green all around, including in the studio. All I can hear is a Lexus growling. Keep it clean, everybody. I did check to see if there was anybody on the outside of me when they float wide. Oh. Oh, he's twitching. Somebody's sniffing up the inside. They can go and sniff elsewhere. Oh, that Porsche's coming quick.
Lap 149.37.
I am concentrating so hard. One, I don't want to spin off again. Two, I definitely don't want to destroy somebody else's race. I've already done that today. I don't need another badge on that. Who's the yellow flag for? Oh, the Porsche's gone on. I thought he was pushing a bit hard. Hello. Coming through. See, I really want to push the brake balance back a couple of clicks because I need that rotation. Okay. Really? Oh, you mate! I've got to get back on the track. What the hell? Ah.
That time was a 2:01.25.
It's a good job I got a bloody sense of humour. And why is he ramming me? Was he involved in the incident that wasn't started by me? Okay. Concentrating again. Yeah, nice guy.
Time
Wow.
47.34.
Maybe getting reported. I'm being a bit cautious around him. Well, you could just imagine that I send off a video clip of him doing what he just did and reporting him, and he purposely makes me crash into him somewhere else on the track, and then he can say, well, he crashes into me. Yeah, I can see that happening. But have you noticed something? That weird spin's not happening. Spoke too soon.
Time 1:40.85.
We got all sorts happening now. Oh, well. The problem is, if we have password protected... Oh, come on, fella. If we have password protected, we'll only have about 5 drivers in. I may... I may slow down on the LNU stuff. Because there's clearly still issues. And the driving standards across the board are pretty questionable. You know it's bad when there's several dedicated YouTube channels just to showing idiots of the week in LMU. And I know they got them in iRacing. Right, we need to keep an eye on the cars in the mirrors, because when we get to turn 1, we may get pile drived. Keep an eye on the mirrors, everybody. You're my real world witnesses. Oh, we survived. Hopefully we can build a big enough gap now. It's funny how we didn't have any of these shenanigans in race 1 and 2. Is it the GT3 driver mentality? Is it, oh, get off the grass? I don't know whether that was some saltiness in chat. Yeah, you don't want to clatter that curb. So, the other thing I've noticed, unless you're in the top 10 in qualifying and manage to stay there, there is quite literally no difference between AMS2 and LMU. But I'm paying for this. It doesn't sit well with me. I wonder what happened to Crikes. Why is he in 7th? Well, the trouble is the options are getting a bit weird, aren't they, at the moment? I can either... Oh, hello, what is going on here? I can either pay for the privilege of this nonsense, wait for PMR or Assetto Corsa Evo Tomato and pray that they get the pricing sorted for Assetto Corsa Evo Tomato, or wait to see what PMR's going to offer regarding online racing and just try and keep going with what we've got for now. But with some of the tech issues I've had today, especially in quali, and then the driving standards mid-pack and at the back have been awful. Now, we're not guaranteed to get any better driving standards in anything else that we've mentioned. But if it doesn't cost as much and we've got more options, I can see which way I'm going to be heading. It feels completely different. I mean, like night and day. I don't think it's to do with the track grippiness. But then, if it is to do with the track grippiness, it's a weird thing to have do the rear snap and come round on you like that. And there's no hint of it here during this race. Crikes is settling back into his groove. Or streaming the championship races, perhaps. Yeah, there is that. The only thing is, I really enjoy interacting with you guys. And when I'm in championship race mode, I'm like full on concentration. That's my concentration phase. Yeah, I don't think Crikes fell off of his own accord. Is it just the GT3 drivers are getting a bit kind of toxic? Is it the only car they can drive? And if they're not winning, they can't cope. I don't know what it is. Something's broken in sim racing, mentality-wise. We definitely need to get some funding from a very powerful world-leading government to introduce a synthetic sim racing disease and spread it amongst the sim racing community. I mean, it's been done before. Can't think when that was though. We have a benchmark, don't we, everybody? It could be the sim racing sickness. SRS, where your penis falls off if you're a penis. I mean, mine should definitely have fell off at the end of lap 1 in race 1. And I'd have no argument about it. It's like, yep, take my penis. Oh. I'm sure that our lane guy has his duct taped back on. Yeah, but did he pick up the right one? He might have found one that's bigger than his original one, and he's completely changed his mentality. Maybe he's duct taped it to his forehead. You know what that makes him, don't you? Hey! So we've got an Aston ahead of us.
40.07.
Richard Head. Well, I didn't read the comment about AMS2 properly. I will in a minute. But what I was just about to say before you put that message in is, you think about it, we're often running close on 30 grid races in AMS2. And you would expect out of 28, 29, 30, 32, whatever it is, to be one or two questionable behaviour moments. But when you've got 20, a third less, look at that, me and maths. My logic says that the driving standard should be at least a third better. Trouble is, I like driving it. I can't win. Crike's back up to fourth.
Time 1:42.44.
Lights of intimidation is on. We're having a moment. Tyres are going. I mean, that looks stunning. It looks every bit as good as AMS2. And now a set of course at Evo, tomato, and tomato. Some of the lighting effects in LMU and AMS, Assetto Corsa, Evo, tomato, I'm still going to keep saying it. You know I am. Looks so similar. Some of the lighting effects, some of the road surface texture effects. The clouds, they don't share the same clouds. We nearly had the Aston. Nearly had the Aston. Another lap. Hello. I've lost YouTube chat and the YouTube playback. I hope the live stream's still running. It looks like it is this end. It says it's got a good connection. But all this looks lovely. So race 3 over and done with. We've had our issues with race 3. Bunch of sick tards. Must be hard to suck. I don't know what he's talking about there. Right, let's come out of this. All right, we've got our YouTubey bits back. Needed a refresh for some reason. You can still see me. I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing. Right, what we'll do is we'll come over here and we will go to replays. Which was this was a decent race. Monza one. Apart from the start, we get to witness my horrific murder. In AMS2 random lobbies, I can say I've never been deliberately rammed. Over optimistic driving, sure, but that's acceptable. A few people have. We occasionally get the odd idiot, but they get dealt with by the community quite swiftly. Even more so when people see that you are streaming. So if anything, the level of driving is way worse in LMU. That is the reason I stopped driving LMU back in January. Because the driving standards in the dailies was utter atrocious. And I couldn't stand it any longer. So I didn't drive it for what, 6 months. Waiting for the decent update to come out. Started driving it again. Got a load of practice in. And then they changed the tyre model, which made all that practice not completely a waste of time, but a bit of a waste of time. And then I started doing dailies, and to my horror discovered it was worse than January because the volume of players had gone up, but not the standard. You've got to force, if you're going to have ranked races, you've got to force every player to go through a standard. You've got to, so everybody has the same expectation. B Stew, do you run AMS2 on certain evenings? Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays I run at AMS2. Thank you, Video Gamer God. Crikes has got a crown. I don't think I've ever been hit on purpose in a ranked LMU race. Ever. What? Not even in that one just? Yeah, you watch this, what this idiot does in the Aston Martin now. This is the type of driving we should get rid of these idiots. You watch this. What's that? What's that? What just shocking behaviour. That there is just shocking behaviour. Just like they need banning. Did you not see what happened to me in the last race, Crikes? You see how that idiot there punted that other car? Implement ballast for every touch. You can't ram someone. You can't keep if you can keep up with them. Trouble is they wait for you. It's like the guy in the last race, he waited for me and then absolutely torpedoed me. I don't know what to do about it. I might report him, I don't know yet. The trouble is, now that people have started to learn that you can report people, the amount of reports has gone through the roof, and I don't think they can keep up with it because I've seen a lot of comments in the forum and on other YouTube channels about I've reported and nothing's happened. They don't bother looking, I don't think they've got the manpower, if the truth be known. And I don't think they've invested in AI to do it either. Watch my lap 3 and lap 6 at Fuji. Okay. So yeah, I did a really good comeback drive after that instant. And I got all the way back up to 6th, didn't I? Or 7th in this race. Right, let's come out. Right, let's load up the other replay. What's the time? Yeah, we've just about got time to have a quick look. I will have to shoot away at the end of this little review. Crikes, I said ranked races. Oh, I've been rammed. Back in January, I was rammed. I've got a video clip that I sent off from one of the dailies where I got rammed. In fact, somebody used my clip on their YouTube channel and complained about it. And it was clear, like, retaliation, weird stuff going on. But that wasn't from, oh dear, that torpedo at Fuji in the GT3s wasn't from, let's jump on board. Lap 3, did you say? Are we on lap 3 now? You'll have some good ammo for the report. Yeah, I got multiple angles. The thing is, you have to wait 2 hours, load up the replay, and somewhere in here, I can't remember where it is, there's a report button somewhere. Are we on the right lap, Crikes? Towards the end of this lap. Okay, we're not that far off the end now. Oh dear. Lap 6 was worse. What was it? Was it a dive bomb? Was it? End of lap 4. Is it before this when you were? Because you lost the lead somewhere. Nice billboard. Oh, hello. What's going on there? Oh, is that the guy who had me? I think it probably is. You did really well then, Crikes, to get back to where you did before they knocked you off again. What lap's this then? A lap 6. Was it before this or after this, Crikes? The grey Ferrari did it multiple. Yeah, I think there was 2 of them doing it. See, I had a moment like that on the end of lap 1, but I was on the outside, and I had to get back on the track. I couldn't stay on the grass, and he just left no room for me to come back on, and then tangled with somebody else, and then somebody decided they were getting retaliation. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't know what the answer is. I wish I did have an answer. I wish I had a really effective, quick answer. But I know what it is. Timmy Turbo, hello. Make everybody in the Sim Racers Arms community the gods of sim racing. And there'll be enough of us to just, like, delete people from the track. Because we all kind of talk the same language regarding this nonsense. I quite like that livery on that Iron Danes. Oh dear, right. It is very nearly 6:30 here in the UK. I've got half an hour before maybe a championship race with Slipstream, or maybe a bit of a fun evening with Slipstream. I do need to get back into it and do some practice. So you know what I'm going to say as we watch Craig's battle back from 6th. Well, how did I end up closing in on you, Crikes? Did somebody take you out? I was just about to sign off the live stream, but I remembered I was right behind you at one point, and then you started pulling away again. Is this it? Is this where some nonsense happened at turn 1? I can't count. You know I can't count. Well, these markers are in the wrong place then. I thought that marker was the start of the next lap. Nice move by Craigs, keeping the pressure on, forcing the issue, and then did the undertuck. How's things with you, Timmy? Lap 6 is where we suggested it wasn't Craigs falling off voluntarily. Okay, hang on. Is it this one? A chance. Oh, this is lap 5, so we're just going on lap 6. We very quickly watch this. I am mindful of the time. Oh? I thought he was going to tag you there. Look how the back brake discs are glowing more than the front on the Porsche. Oh, here we go. What number's that? 15? What's the number on the side of the Ferrari? Oh, concertina effect. No, he took out the Lexus. 15. Who was he? Gurdak. Oh, hello. Yeah. You need to report in, Crikes. It has to come from you. Oh no. And this is where we caught you up, isn't it? You're scrambling around on the grass. Oh, by the way, Assetto Corsa Evo Tomato, it's got good grass and good gravel. Right, you guys have been awesome. I'm rounding it off there. You know what I'm going to say next. Take care of yourself so you can take care of those around you. And tomorrow's going to be more AMS2. Please join us in the lobbies tomorrow, starting from 4:30 in the PM here in the UK, running for about 4 to 4.5 hours. Hello. A bit rude. Anyway, on that note that sums up the last race of LMU. Let's be careful out there, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me, and see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.